Hi, I'm Nicole Autry, and I want to give y'all an informative speech on the keto diet. I started this diet a month ago, and um, it was all because my sister, she said, "Hey, if you really want to lose weight, this is the way to do it." And so I started, and the first week was horrible. Okay, I thought I was starving myself. I didn't. The one good thing I saw with it was I didn't feel bloated all the time. But once you get past that week, you're like, okay, I can do this. And your mindset changes. Um, the keto diet is strict, but it's a high fat intake diet. So you can have all the cheese, avocado, ranch, like all like cottage cheese and heavy fats. You can still have. Um, and let's talk about how the keto diet works. According to the diet doctor, um, if you restrict your carb intake, then your liver begins to break down in two processes named ketogenesis and glucogenesis. Once your liver breaks down the ketogenesis, it turns them into ketones, and when the ketones are being burned, you are losing weight and you are in a stage called ketosis. And there are strips that most keto dieters buy, and you basically use a strip and it has a color code, kind of like a pH strip, and it tells you how far in ketosis you are and if you're not in ketosis. And in order to stay in ketosis, you must be eating the right things and not cheating and sticking to the strict keto diet. Now, the strict keto diet, what foods can you eat? So you cannot have carbs. I mean, you can't have carbs that are in bread or rice or potatoes, things like that. You cannot have. Um, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. There is other ways. You can still have pizza, but you have to make the bread crust from cauliflower, or you can use almond rice and almond flour. Um, there's ways around it, but one of the most important parts is the vegetables. You cannot have carrots because they have sugars. You can have asparagus and broccoli and cauliflower. Things like that. Anything grown above ground, you can have. Um, Fruits, that one was a hard one for me. You can have bananas and oranges. Really, you can just have berries, which blueberries and raspberries, cranberries, and strawberries, which is my favorite. Um, and that's hard, but other than that, you can have any meat you want. You can have all the fish, all the steak, because those are no carbs. And they're very filling. And cheese. You can have any kind of cheese, ranch, cottage cheese, all that good stuff. So it's not horrible. Um, and it's the biggest change for me was coffee because um, coffee takes a lot of sugar, and I mean, we all love Starbucks, but you basically have to find new avenues to travel down. And there is keto coffee. It's really good, and it's what most people drink if they want to fast. Um, it'll get you through the day, and you'll get through the day with just one cup of coffee, nothing else to eat, and then at dinner you can have a big dinner. Um, but I like to fast because I feel like I'm losing the most weight when I do it. Um, a really helpful tool during this diet, there is an app called the Carb Manager, and I'll show you right here. It shows you all the different things, and I haven't had anything today, so let's. I'm going to give you an example of this scan feature. Um, you can scan foods, and it inputs it for you, so it makes it really easy. So I'm going to take this popcorn. No, this is not on my diet. It's not mine. Um, right. There we go. It scanned it for me. And now it tells you how many carbs it has. So it has 11 net carbs, 13 total carbs, 10 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein. And it gives you this little pie chart. And the most important thing is the amount that you are getting. You can change it from cups to grams to ounces. And this tool is very helpful and it keeps you on track for losing weight.